Does it feel like Christmas?
The
rain is like,
I feel like I'm in Christmas spirit. I mean, if you're up early with us this morning, yeah, you got an early wake-up call this morning because of these thunderstorms. I mean, growing up, I always felt like I woke up early anyway, just because it's Christmas morning here in Southeast Texas. But these thunderstorms, good news is they're on the way out. So if you do have plans throughout the day, the weather should mainly cooperate. But we do have a few things we need to go over, especially over the next 24 hours. Let's start with 13 alert radar. So the strongest storms now pushing off the coast. We still have a couple of lingering showers, though, across our coastal communities specifically, and some lightning as well. So I wouldn't go outside just yet. It's going to be damp. It's going to be kind of dreary. So stay inside, stay cozy this morning. I'm going to push a little farther south towards Lake Jackson and Angleton. Have a very heavy downpour just to the south of that with some lightning strikes. No severe weather again, but just some loud thunderstorms to wake us up this morning. Farther north, you can see some rain still moving out of Harris County into Galveston Bay, Chambers County, Liberty too. A few lightning strikes there just within some of those cumulonimbus clouds and those stratiform clouds that are lingering. But there is a sharp cutoff. You do see dry weather is going to start to move in behind this, which is good news because we picked up between 1 to 4 inches of rain overnight with these thunderstorms and also with some of the thunderstorms we had yesterday evening. We have a flood advisory in effect for Houston and much of Harris County. That expires at 5 o'clock, but if you're going to be up early this morning, roads are probably going to be very, very wet and slick, and you might run into some high water spots. So use some caution this morning if you have to be out and about early in the morning. One thing I will point out is we are keeping a small rain chance throughout the day. Rain chances greatly decrease over the next 2 hours or so, but we do have a 30% chance to see a passing shower over the next 12 to 24 hours. And one thing I do want to point out, even once the rain clears, we're going to keep a cloudy sky, and we have all of this humidity from the rain. So we are going to see some areas of fog and some reduced visibility over the next 24 hours. I think this is going to be a big impact for the morning commute tomorrow, and potentially if you're going to be out later tonight. We're going to go over the ABC 13 weather watch for Thursday, though, and break down the kind of severe weather we could see tomorrow for the day after Christmas.
All right, Elyse, thanks for...
We have our 13 alert radar has been quite active over the past 12 hours, but thankfully we are starting to see the severe weather, the thunderstorms roll out this morning. And then the rest of Christmas Day, it's going to be a little damp. It's going to be a little dreary and cloudy, but we won't have any strong to severe storms to worry about for Christmas Day. Now, 13 alert radar, we still have a few storms I'm tracking at this hour, mainly off the coast. You can see the strongest, that prominent line that rolled through overnight, it's getting out of here. But if you are traveling east, closer to Beaumont, they are now seeing those thunderstorms this morning. So if you have any family or friends who are farther east across the state, they're probably waking up to these thunderstorms now too. Still have a couple of lightning strikes though. It's going to take a minute for a lot of these big thunderstorm clouds to roll on out. So even though it might just sound like rain, I wouldn't be surprised if we do have some lightning within the clouds there. And then farther south along the coast, you can see some heavier storms still in Lavaca Bay, but that main line is also going to start to move off the coast over the next couple of hours. And then this morning, we're going to be left with those waterlogged roads. So if you have to be out early in the morning, take your time on the roadways. We also could see some areas of fog develop throughout the day because we're going to be locked in with some cloud cover. And we also could have a couple of misty showers, some spotty rain. Temperatures are going to stay in the 60s this morning, likely only be near 70 in the afternoon. So a bit of a cooler and dreary day, but one thing about the fog I do want to point out, we will likely have some dense fog tomorrow morning. So if you have to be out late tonight on Christmas Day, or if you got plans to get up and get going the day after Christmas, this could greatly slow you down for tomorrow morning, not just here in Houston, but I'm thinking all the way up north to Dallas and farther west to Waco, San Antonio, Austin as well. This is likely going to be a big impact for the morning commute tomorrow. And not only that, once we have a foggy start to the day, it doesn't end just there. We have a big, potentially severe weather day across the state as well, with another chance for powerful thunderstorms here in Houston all the way north to Dallas. It's with this weather system, another big area of low pressure, and all the thunderstorms developing on the warm, stormy side of the system, which will be right here in Houston. And one thing I do have to point out that's different than yesterday is we have better signs that these storms could rotate. It was somewhat of a missing ingredient. We know we had that funnel cloud spotted near Cyprus. Tomorrow, I think there's a better chance that more of those storms could rotate and potentially produce a few tornadoes. gusts, damaging winds, and large hail tomorrow. And this is for the afternoon and evening hours, so even the afternoon and evening commute could be impacted. As for future track tonight, or this morning though, you can see all that rain starting to move offshore, and then we are left with that cloud cover for the rest of the day today. So you see somewhat of a cloudy, damp day, some hit or miss light rain showers for the rest of the day today, and then moving into tomorrow morning is when we'll have to watch out for the fog. Rest of your 10-day forecast, from a foggy morning to a stormy afternoon and evening, that's what's on tap for Thursday. We keep a couple of thunderstorms in the forecast for Friday, but generally speaking, heading into the weekend, we are drying out. We do have temperatures staying pretty warm through the weekend, though, and the rest of this week we'll be back in the mid to upper 70s. Monday, near 80? 80? Yeah, upper 70s on Monday, but then a cold front plows through for New Year's Eve, and that will cool us back down to more January conditions as January, New Year, it's right around the corner, guys.
The cold weather said, see me in 2025.
Right.
Thank you, Elyse.
On our tower cams here, things are looking up for Christmas Day, but we got a lot to talk about in the forecast, from fog to another chance of severe storms. I'll have that coming up after the break.
So why not?
Okay. I did it, I think, once, and I didn't win. So I've got a losing streak.
This could be your shot, though.
It might be. Or I might take a nap this afternoon.
Okay, either or sounds like a good option.
I think a lot of us might be taking naps today. I mean, it's Christmas, but also after waking up potentially because of those powerful thunderstorms we had overnight tonight. But as we get going, here are your Christmas headlines. Oh, no, they're super tiny this morning. I got to reboot the AR. They're elves. It's elfish AR this morning. Thank you, Charlie. Yes, okay. We'll get to your travel forecast, though, because Brandon, I know you're traveling today. Looks like it's pretty clear for much of the country, even though it was a stormy night. We'll have more coming up in your full forecast, though.
Alrighty, Elyse, sounds good.
How about the rest of the day?
I was going to say, I mean, sidewalks are probably going to be pretty wet.
Yeah.
There might be some of those puddles and ponding out there. If you get new rain booties, great day to break them in.
That's a good
point. Get a new umbrella. Great day to break it in as well.
I like it.
But here's the thing, and we have those powerful thunderstorms that rolled through overnight. We're still keeping a small chance for rain over the course of the day today for Christmas Day. But let's get right to 13 alert radar now for you as let me hit the button. There we go. Okay, so 13 alert radar. We have those powerful thunderstorms. That main line is moving farther to our east and offshore, but we still have some lightning strikes out there within some of these thunderstorms in the cloud cover. So you can see that near League City. Good morning to everyone working at the National Weather Service early this morning. They had a busy night. We also have some moderate rainfall still on Galveston Island, moving up to High Island this morning. Also farther south in Brazoria County had a nice pocket of heavy rainfall near Lake Jackson and Angleton. A couple of lightning strikes though near Bay City. So you do see, even though we don't have those heavy pockets of torrential rain anymore, that doesn't mean the lightning threat is completely over this morning. So it's a good morning to stay in, stay cozy. And if you are going to be out and about on the roads, they're going to be wet, they're going to be slick, and you're going to run into likely some high water spots. We had 1 to 4 inches of rainfall overnight last night. So that's something to be aware of that could impact your morning commute. The rest of your Christmas Day, though, it's going to look like this. It's going to be a bit damp, a bit cloudy outside, and we'll keep the small chance for a couple of light showers in the forecast. Temperatures will rebound into the upper 60s, near 70 degrees, so still pretty mild Christmas Day. But one thing I want to point out, with the rain, the humidity, the cloud cover, we are going to see some areas of fog develop throughout the day. I'm not too concerned about it during Christmas Day, but late tonight into tomorrow morning, I think this is going to be a big impact, especially the day after Christmas, heading home, getting your routine back together the day after the holiday. I think this is really going to slow down the morning commute tomorrow especially. Then the afternoon and evening commute will likely be impacted by showers and thunderstorms. 80% chance for rain tomorrow. We have an ABC 13 weather watch because of this weather system. Another big storm system that will bring powerful thunderstorms to southeast Texas, which will likely be strong to severe. A missing ingredient yesterday with some of those thunderstorms was rotation. Even though we did have a funnel cloud spotted near Cypress, that ingredient is going to be in place tomorrow. So I think there is a bigger concern for tornadoes tomorrow, but also the chance for some gusty winds and some hail. Meanwhile, here is Future Track. Everything is moving on out. We do keep that chance for a few showers into the afternoon. You see that here. I'm not worried about thunderstorms though, but at 3 o'clock we might have a few passing showers and then a little bit of that overnight tonight as well. Now for tomorrow, I think it's going to be a foggy start, so plan some extra time. Then in the afternoon and evening is zone. We have to be on our guard for the potential for severe weather. Rest of the 10-day forecast, we keep warm temperatures into the weekend. We're drying out. Good to see a couple of passing storms on Friday. Looking ahead to next week, though, again, 78 on Monday. Warm, but then Tuesday, New Year's Eve, we have another cold front move through, and then that drops temperatures into 2025 with much cooler, more January wintry weather expected to start off the new year.
All right, Elyse, a little bit of everything in the next 10 days. All right, thank you for that.
I mean, already a rough start for the weather.
I was going to say, Santa brought us some thunderstorms. I don't know who wanted that for Christmas. Maybe David or Travis.
Right.
I don't know. But no white Christmas here. We had a stormy start in there potentially on the way for tomorrow. I'll go over that ABC 13 weather alert day or weather watch that we have for tomorrow coming up in the forecast.
This morning.
It really has. It inspired my outfit choice this morning.
Oh, I like it.
Also because I don't work
blazer.
in front of a chroma key anymore, so I can wear green.
Good. Yeah, exactly. You look fantastic this morning. Very festive.
We're all very festive.
I agree. We got the red going on here this
Brandon's
morning.
got
And the
fun
green.
socks on. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Let me, oh.
I don't know if you can see, but it's got the HEB logo, their holiday socks here. So he's in the festive mood today, too.
We are all feeling festive, and you know what? Mother Nature, she gave us the shower night and is going to clear it all out for us for Christmas Day. Here's 13 alert radar, that main line of storms that might have woken you up overnight tonight. That is on the way out now, moving far offshore, but we're left with a couple of light showers still pushing through our coastal counties this morning, and we still have lightning strikes as well. So we're not completely done with the thunderstorm threat just yet. No severe weather anymore, but I still wouldn't head out quite yet because of the threat for some lightning if it's still raining at your house. But generally speaking, we are drying out. We're going to keep some cloud cover, though, in place throughout the day, and a couple of light showers as well. Temperatures this morning starting in the low 60s will only make it into the upper 60s, near 70 degrees later today because of that cloudiness. And with the rainfall, I have to be on the lookout for some fog tonight. You too, because with that cloudiness, with the damp, the humidity that we have in place today and tonight, that's not going anywhere. So I do think that dense fog is going to be a big impact for the morning commute tomorrow. And tomorrow's the day after Christmas. It's a big travel day, getting back to work, getting back into the routine. That might slow you down in the morning. And then for the afternoon and evening, we have the chance for thunderstorms once again. And not only that, but a high risk for potentially severe weather tomorrow because of this weather system, another strong storm system moving across the state. And this could potentially be a big storm maker for Texas tomorrow, and especially us here in southeast Texas. We have a slight risk for severe weather tomorrow from the Storm Prediction Center already 2 days out. And one ingredient that we were missing somewhat yesterday is going to be in place tomorrow. So there is a bigger threat for tornadoes tomorrow across southeast Texas, especially north of I-10, but also could see some damaging winds and large hail with the weather system that will be moving through tomorrow. Now, for future track, we do have all that rain moving on out. Goodbye. But we keep the cloud cover for the rest of the day. And you do see some of those light showers that might try to develop once again in the afternoon. That's about 3 o'clock. Then moving into tonight, we have the cloud cover and potentially a few hit or miss showers. Rest of the 10-day forecast for you now. Tomorrow is a weather watch day because of that threat for severe weather in the afternoon and evening especially. We keep a couple of thunderstorms in the forecast for Friday. We're drying out into the weekend, but we keep very mild temperatures for the rest of the year. Monday could be near 80 degrees. We have a cold front, though, coming through on New Year's Eve, and that is going to cool us down into the new year. Where into January, it's definitely going to feel more wintry with potentially high temperatures only in the 50s.
All right, Elyse, thank you so much.
Everyone, I'm ABC 13 meteorologist Elyse Smith. You can see our high temperatures today. They are going to be beautiful. Well, I guess for Christmas, that is 70 degrees. The storms are rolling out, but this the Texas Highs Report is sponsored by A&A Gen Pro.